Martell Holt is once again back in the spotlight in the always dramatic world of love and marriage, Huntsville. But this time, the attention isn't because of a court fight or another online argument. Martell has returned to social media with confidence, a bold attitude, and what seems like a mission. He wants to take back control of his story after staying quiet online for months due to his legal issues and the messy breakup with Melody Shari. Martell suddenly came back with a whole new vibe. His latest posts are not just selfies or basic quotes. They're deeper, more emotional, and full of subtle hints that fans immediately started decoding like secret messages. When Martell reappeared on Instagram, fans noticed the change instantly. His photos looked cleaner, his tone felt more mature, and everything seemed carefully planned, almost like a redemption journey. Step by step, he looked determined to rebuild his reputation. But people quickly realized it wasn't just about looking good, it was about taking back control. For months, and he felt he was painted as the villain in Melody's story. Now Martell was creating his own version of events. His first big move was a sentimental post from the US Open featuring his daughter, Martell Holt. In the picture, Mariah smiled sweetly beside Martell, her tennis visor perfectly placed, while Martell appeared genuinely happy. Fans immediately praised his dad energy, filling the comments with hearts and positivity. But online peace never lasts long. Soon, the father-daughter photo sparked a huge debate. Martell added a caption saying, "Real men always show up for their daughters, no matter what people say." One sentence on social media exploded. Was he shading Melody? Was he speaking to the legal system that limited his custody? Fans were divided, and once again, Martell became the talk of social media. Sources revealed that Martell carefully planned the entire post. He knows how to shape public opinion. And the US Open event wasn't just a fun outing, it was a chance to show a softer, fatherly side. Mariah was seen laughing, meeting celebrities, and even making a short video with a famous tennis player who complimented her love for sports. The video went viral instantly, and for the first time in a while, people saw a different Martell gentle, relaxed, and full of pride. Fans split into two camps, those who believed he was growing and changing, and those who said he was using his daughter for attention. Some of Melody's supporters felt the timing was suspicious right after the new custody ruling. They believed Martell was trying to clean up his image. But Martell didn't back down. In another post he wrote, "People love to judge, but they don't understand what it takes to rebuild." He shared a video montage of old memories with his kids' family dinners, laughs and moments from love and marriage, Huntsville. The emotional music and sweet footage had fans tearing up. Many began whispering rumors that Martell might be working on a documentary about fatherhood and forgiveness. Meanwhile, Mariah's appearance at the US Open also became a topic of conversation. Viewers praised her calm, confident personality, saying she reminded them of Melody. Even though it was supposed to be a simple, fun day, fans couldn't help noticing how perfectly Martell crafted every shot and caption to show himself as a dedicated dad. Melody, on the other hand, stayed silent online. This silence only increased the tension. Many believed Melody didn't want to give Martell's posts any attention. Insiders even said she wasn't happy with Martell's sudden good father image, especially with all the stress of co-parenting behind the scenes. But Martell kept pushing forward. He started sharing motivational videos, gym clips, charity events, and captions about growth, peace, and second chances. This version of Martell seemed calmer and more focused, very different from the fiery interviews and arguments fans were used to. People weren't sure if the change was real, but they couldn't deny he had everyone watching. Entertainment blogs picked up his posts immediately. Headlines popped up everywhere. Is Martell really changing? Martell Holt enters his dad era. With all the buzz, Martell kept posting even more. He clearly loved the attention. After all, in reality TV, silence usually means fading away. During a recent live session, he hinted that he was in a new chapter of life, talking about protecting his peace and staying close to what matters. But fans quickly picked up on the hidden shade toward Melody. At one point he said, "Some people use your pain to build their brand. Real ones rebuild from the ground up." And boom, social media erupted again. Fans of Melody clapped back, calling Martell manipulative and accusing him of trying to rewrite history. His supporters argued that he deserved another chance and was finally showing growth by the second week. His engagements skyrocketed. Martell began posting about business projects, dropping mysterious quotes about leaving toxic people behind, and even uploading a photo showing a mystery woman's hand, sending fans into full detective mode. However, the most emotional post came when he shared a sweet clip of Mariah cheering at the US Open Finals, waving at the camera and whispering, "I love you, Daddy." Even critics melted. The moment felt real and innocent. Martell followed with the caption, "Being a father isn't about perfection. It's about being present." Fans praised the honesty, saying they finally saw effort and growth. Still, some people noticed that Martell's sudden return came right before the new season of the show. They suspected he was trying to build sympathy just in time for filming. But whether it was real or strategic, it worked. Martell was trending everywhere again. Even producers were excited. Rumor has it they might expand his storyline into a full fatherhood redemption arc. Mariah herself began gaining followers. Fans called her the next rising star of the Holt family. Martell proudly shared fan edits and wrote, "My girls got next." Meanwhile, Melody remained calm, posting about work, peace, and staying focused, giving fans even more reason to compare the two. But an insider claimed that despite Martell's polished posts, things behind the scenes were still tense. Co-parenting remained difficult, and the custody situation was far from peaceful. Martell was trying to project calmness online, but real-life stress was still present. Still, he kept moving forward. His posts became more positive every day: fitness, gratitude, motivational quotes, and family memories. Whether it's genuine healing or smart PR, people cannot stop watching at this point. Martell Holt's return to social media has become its own storyline full of drama, shade, family moments, and a possible redemption arc. One thing is clear. In the reality TV world, silence never lasts. An image is everything. His trip to the US Open with Mariah wasn't just a family outing. It was a statement, a reminder to everyone watching, "I'm still here. I'm still a father, and I'm not going anywhere." Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more updates. What do you think is coming next? Comment below. As Martell's social media return grows stronger, fans are starting to notice something deeper happening behind the polished pictures and calm captions. Every post feels like a strategic move, like he's slowly rebuilding the version of himself he wants the world to see. Whether it's his gym selfies with motivational quotes or pictures with his kids at local events, Martell seems more focused than ever on shaping a new identity, one built around responsibility, maturity, and fatherhood. But of course, in the world of love and marriage, Huntsville, nothing stays simple for long. Behind Martell's glowing feed, plenty of people close to the situation say the real-life tension hasn't gone anywhere. Co-parenting with Melody is still a challenge. Their communication has been described as cold, strict, and all business. Despite the calm smile Martell shows online, sources say the custody situation still feels heavy and emotional for both sides. Still, Martell continues posting like a man on a mission. He attends more community events, films more fatherhood content, and even throws in small hints about new beginnings. Fans are now convinced he may be preparing to reveal a new relationship, especially after that mysterious picture of a woman's hand wearing a bracelet, not Melody's, and not anyone the fans recognized. The photo was barely a few seconds long, but it was enough to send the internet spinning. But Martell didn't explain the photo. He didn't hint, didn't tease, didn't delete. He let the fans talk, knowing that in reality TV, curiosity equals attention. Meanwhile, Melody remained steady and composed, focusing on work, music, and personal growth. Her complete silence on Martell's posts only fueled speculation. Some people said she was refusing to play into Martell's new storyline. Others believed she was simply protecting her peace and ignoring anything that might trigger more drama. Producers, however, were loving all of it. Insiders claim that the buzz around Martell's new image, combined with the ongoing silence from Melody, it is stirring up massive interest for the next season. Whispers even say the production team is considering a storyline focusing on Martell's journey to becoming a better father, similar to the redemption arcs that reality TV fans love tuning in. For Dot, but even with all the positive energy around him online, some critics remain skeptical. They believe Martell's comeback is a carefully planned image recovery just in time for filming. They point out how his past interviews were fiery, emotional, and controversial, yet suddenly he's calm, reflective, and focusing on peace. Is this real growth or a rebrand? That's the million-dollar question. What makes things even more interesting is